But I just saw something I really don't like that concerns me. Morning, everybody. Skylar and I are about to go let the chickens out. It is November 5th. It may not be, it definitely won't be November 5th when you're watching this, but it's November 5th right now. And the boys are in school, and I took the day off. I'd already planned to take the day off several months ago, thinking that we might be going to deer lease. Skylar, come here. And we're not going to the deer lease this weekend because Reed has a tournament, and I'll talk about that more here in a minute. But so I went ahead and I have tons of vacation time, so I went ahead and just took the day off and get some stuff done around the house. So I figured I'd take y'all with me while I do it. Like I said, November 5th, and there was ice on our windows this morning of our vehicles. When I went to take the boys to school, I had to get the ice scraper out, scrape the ice off of the window. And it is chilly. For Texas, it's basically in the mid-30s, I guess. So, but yeah, a couple things. So before we go down there and let the chickens out, Reed is in a sling. The tournament last weekend, I didn't get on video when it happened, but he's actually got a splint on his thumb, and then his whole right arm is in a sling, and they're two separate unrelated injuries. He was playing catcher, and just a routine going to throw the ball back to the pitcher, and when he did, it went about 5 feet, and he fell to the ground holding his arm. And what he did was he fractured the growth plate on his humerus at the top of his shoulder right here. I know it's kind of comical almost how much our kids get hurt. Our orthopedic doctor that we use, that we really like, has assured us that it's just they're not breaking their bones by just sitting on the couch. You know, they're doing active things, and when you do that, you get hurt. And so, but what that was from is overuse. And she said it's a very common injury for catchers and pitchers at the age he's at. So it's kind of a learning lesson for us, for him, for the coach, for everybody. He is the only catcher on the team. Skylar, come here. And you know, they'll cycle through 4 or 5 pitchers a weekend, and he's the only catcher. And you think about every one of those pitches that those pitchers throw, he's throwing that ball back to him every single time, and he's not throwing it as hard, but he's throwing a lot more than anybody on that team is. And so the orthopedic said it's not, you know, career-ending, it needs to be taken seriously, but it definitely, if he does take it seriously, and he'll heal from it and be perfectly fine. So, and then his thumb, like 2 tournaments ago, a crazy ball came at him, and he went back like this, and it hit his thumb, and it broke his thumb then. And he's been playing with that thumb broke for, like I said, a couple of weeks now. He's tough as nails and has very high pain tolerance. So sometimes it's hard to know if he's even hurt or not. So, but anyway, I want to fill y'all in on that. Real quick before we go down feed the chickens, I shot some video of Easton is taking theater lessons, and he's going to have a play, and it's a pirate play. It's going to be a few months away, and they're practicing once a week, and so I figured y'all might want to see that, so I'm going to put some video in right now of that.
Very nice. Everybody sing. Here we are on the open waterway. Hey, we love the sea. Sail, Mary, sail, hey, nobody can ever be. Sing it. Sing loud. We love the sea. Up and to the right and up. Rescues. We love And we're no closer to landing than the day we set sail. So, Captain, we've been following the map. I thought you were good close. And just how do you figure? We've already been over wind-tailed waters and made it through a murky lake. We sailed past the barrier cove and journeyed through high tide. According to this map, we're almost there. That doesn't sound too bad. Nice work, Dawkins. Roots to turn their suited up. Smitty! Reporting for duty, Captain. The decks need mop, and the heads are dirty and need to be cleaned. You're right, Captain. We'll get to cleaning. I'm a top notch. I'm top notch. Cleaning toilets.
So his role in the play is he is the captain, and he has a lead role, and he's doing really good at just listening to what the director is teaching him. There's a lot to it. I never really realized how much there was to it. Just body position, just props, moving around the stage, having to remember all that, then to remember on top of it to remember your lines. So really proud of him. He's doing really good. So hope y'all enjoyed that. I'll go over here and let the chickens out. Somebody's got a fire going. I can smell it. It smells good. So we let the chickens out, the silkies out yesterday, and kind of did a test run with the babies. We have this net over the top where a hawk can't get them from the top, but we lost a few that had gone through the fence, and the hawk got them on the outside of the fence. We did a test run yesterday, and we think the babies have gotten big enough where they can't get through the fence. So someone will be home today, and Shannon will be here soon, and we'll be here pretty much the whole day. We're gonna let them out again and just keep a close eye on them. But I just saw something I really don't like that concerns me. So let me show y'all. That right there worries me. The silky pen. This is a silky pen. That's their coop right there. And just inside of this, that is some kind of poop. And it looks like raccoon to me. What do y'all think? Drop a comment and let me know. It's definitely, if it's not raccoon, it's a coyote maybe. Yeah, y'all, that really concerns me. I don't like that at all. Another thing that concerns me is Skylar has been acting like, and if you've watched her channel very long, you know that she's pretty good about finding stuff around the property, snakes and critters and stuff. But she's been acting like there's something underneath that building for a couple days now. See, she just walked out the door, and she keeps going over there on that side where the four-wheelers are and goes up underneath there. She can't get underneath it, but she goes over to the side of it. It has stuff all the way around it. But so if y'all watch her channel very long, you know Reed about a year ago when they were being homeschooled because of everything that's going on, he got into trapping pretty heavily on our neighbor's on our property and our neighbor's property back over here. And so we've got traps, and I'm gonna set them. I don't think, I'm certain a coyote couldn't get in that pen, but a fox or a raccoon could, and I'm thinking it's gonna be one of those two things. We don't have a lot of foxes in this area, so I'm leaning towards raccoon. So and if he got in there, he could wipe out all those silkies in one even night, super easy. So probably at the end of this video, or maybe on another video, I'm gonna put some traps in there. You'll see it, but I'm gonna do it today. I don't know if it'll be on this video or not, but we're gonna put a trap or 2 in there, maybe 3, and see if we can catch what it is. Come on out, ladies. Y'all are moving slow this morning. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can see in here, so our shed's kind of dirty, but we got 2 live traps sitting up right there. And that's my phone going off. I'm texting Shanna. And we got a couple of these foothold traps right here. There's one right there. And there's another one in here somewhere. So like I said, I'm gonna definitely set those this afternoon, this evening before dark. And see if we can catch what it is. I think I have a game camera in the house. Yeah, I do. I have a game camera in the shop. I'll put that out too and see if we can see what's coming in. Like I said, obviously, I mean, a coyote could not get in that pen. At least I wouldn't think so. So maybe a bobcat could squeeze through that door right there, or maybe a raccoon. Logically, I'm thinking it's one of those 2 things, just, you know, based on experience, but hopefully we'll find out tomorrow morning. We'll catch it. All right, y'all, out in the shop, and it's still cold. I'm about to turn the big heater on out here. I bought a new heater the other day for the shop, and but when we do deer heads, we refer to them as batches. We do batches of heads, and we did one this week. We kind of did a test run. We're changing up our process that we use a little bit, and so we did a test run. We got them all here on the floor, and I got to take them out and rinse them off, and then we're gonna just work on them today, doing touch up. The antlers, sometimes we'll get some discoloration on them. We have to touch those up and stuff like that. So it's gonna take y'all along with me. Shanna is in town. She had to run a couple errands, and she's bringing breakfast back, and I'm glad because I'm starving. But we're gonna get started until she gets back, and then we'll probably break for breakfast. We'll be here all day kind of piddling with this. So figured y'all might want to see. We got a lot of people, surprisingly, that ask about our taxidermy business and stuff. So if you don't know, we do it, it's like a seasonal kind of part-time gig that we do. We've been doing it for several years now, kind of built it into a little business, and we enjoy it. And so yeah, so let's get started. All right, y'all, got all the heads rinsed off. I was rinsing the peroxide off of them, and Gotta get all that off, gotta let them dry. Shannon's over there working on a longhorn. She's adding a little more peroxide to that longhorn. And so we're gonna let them dry. Then we're gonna have to touch up the horns and then start, some of the nose pieces on these deer fall off and some of the teeth fall out. That's pretty common. Get out of the dark over here, you can see me. So to glue those back in, and then the ones that are going on plaques, we'll start mounting them on plaques. So, but first, Shannon went and got roses for us for breakfast. If y'all don't know what roses is, it's like a kind of like between a sit-down restaurant and a fast food restaurant for Mexican food, and it's really good. They have really good breakfast. So we're gonna run in and eat, and then we'll be back at it. We're back at it. Breakfast took a little bit longer because somebody insisted that we watch Yellowstone. We if you watch Yellowstone, comment below. Let us know. If you don't watch it, you should. But we've gone back and watched the end of season 3 because season 4 starts in a few days, and we wanted to kind of just make sure we remember what happened. I'm glad we did because we forgot a bunch of stuff, didn't we? Mm-hmm. All kinds of stuff. So go check it out. Let us know if you watch it. So Shannon is out here touching up horns, antlers, and
you will get corrected on that.
Yeah.
If you did not correct yourself.
So from just even soaking them in water can cause some discoloration right here. There's one over here that's really bad. I'll show you. We use no chemicals on these heads. We just put soap on them, but you can see this one right here. It's very discolored. And then you'll have some, like this one right here, has no discoloration at all. And if there is a rhyme or reason to it, we haven't figured out why. Some do it, some don't. But so she's gonna be touching up in here. I'm gonna be in the shop, working in there, and hopefully we're gonna get all these done. All the ones with the orange tags are for a deer processor, a wild game processor that we do work for. And all the ones with the yellow tags are our customers. So we're hoping to go drop these off today and get them out of the way, and then start calling some of our customers today as well. So
I need Q-tips.
okay. Gabby. All right, everybody. Get like in robot mode and I forget video stuff. So we got all the heads are touched up. Noses are glued back on. This part right here falls off.
Oh, well, I was gonna say all 4 of those I thought were the same guy, but it's not. Those 3 are the.
Yeah, there's one guy brought. Was it 4? Mm-hmm. So this deer is pretty cool. Had some. Let me turn this around. Had velvet on there. We were actually able to keep it. I wasn't sure. That's the velvet that falls off every year. Wasn't sure if we were gonna be able to keep it or not, but it worked. So you can see we got this one mounted on a plaque already. We've got several others to mount on plaques, so that's about what we're about to do. So, all right, y'all. Having trouble remembering the video. So we've got all these right here mounted, more outside. This gnarly deer right here. What's crazy, his teeth are wore down right there. Like he's an old deer. See how it wore down there?
Oh yeah, in the front.
Yeah.
Almost gone.
Yep.
I'm surprised they didn't pop out during the process.
They did. I had to
they
reel
did,
back
okay.
in.
Yeah.
Yep, so we are about halfway
That's
done.
probably why he wanted to keep the bottom jaw.
Yeah.
To age him.
Oh, is that him?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else? Where are we at now?
We are, this plaque goes for him.
Right.
And then we've got the elk, and then we've got that is a Texas plaque, and then our short system.
I'll show you all that this
Isn't that their name?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a cool plaque for that one. I'll show y'all here in a second. All right, y'all. Here's the plaque that I was talking about. Told y'all this before, but if y'all, anybody needs a plaque to mount a deer head on, like a European mount, check out the Taxidermist Wood Shop. They're in Wichita Falls, Texas. They have a Facebook and website and all that stuff. But we do a lot of business with them. I'm not getting paid anything to tell you all this, but just like helping out good businesses, and they're a good business to work with. Free shipping anywhere, and a lot of great products. A lot better than, you know, I've seen guys say, oh, my brother-in-law's gonna make one, or so-and-so's gonna make one for me. And 9 times out of 10, they don't look that good. Every now and then they will, but these are professional quality, so y'all check them out. All right, y'all. I think I'm done videoing for today. Well, actually I'm not. I'm gonna video this afternoon, or later this afternoon, we're gonna put some traps out there and try to catch whatever it is that's getting in that pen with the silkies. So, but that's gonna be another video. So look for that video coming up next. We'll keep y'all updated. Spoiler alert, if it's a raccoon, we're not gonna just carry it off and relocate it. If it's a possum, maybe, but I don't think it's a possum. So, pretty sure it's a raccoon. It's the only other thing it could be is a bobcat. A coyote couldn't get in there, so. But watch for that video coming up soon. Another thing, in our merch store at Teespring, we have hoodies in there. I need to order us some and have them sent to the house so we can show y'all. But they're in there. If y'all want hoodies, go check them out. We appreciate y'all supporting us in that. Thank y'all for going along with us. Thank y'all for all the comments, all the positivity, and we just really enjoy having this YouTube channel and sharing it with y'all, and we're glad that y'all enjoy it too. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll catch y'all in the next video.